So I'd like to do a review of Marketside triple chocolate muffins. Yesterday I had the carrot cake muffin. It was very nice. I'm glad it did not have the frosting on it. It does have a very enjoyable flavor to it. I'm not sure if you would say that it's exactly the same as a carrot cake flavor, but tastes good, nice and spicy. I like spicy food. Sorry, when I say spicy, I mean it's spiced. I don't mean that it's piquant or hot. But today it's going to be the triple chocolate muffin. My mouth is watering just thinking about digging into this much chocolatiness. But here's the thing. The color can be deceiving. There are two primary kinds of chocolate powder. There is the Dutch cocoa, which is processed with alkali, and that has certain effects on it. Number one, it's not as good for health because some of the chemicals or compounds within it are destroyed by that alkaline process. Number two, it makes the color of the powder darker. So I didn't understand this until fairly recently. So if you're looking at cocoa powder, and you notice the cocoa powder isn't particularly dark, you might think, oh, well, that's not very good cocoa powder. Well, that's not the truth. Dark doesn't equate necessarily with better. If it is a lighter shade of dark, a lighter shade of brown, I mean, it could be that it has been adulterated with other substances, like like a milk chocolate beverage will have a lighter color, or a milk chocolate hot cocoa mix will have a lighter color. But it could be the pure processed form of the hot cocoa or the chocolate powder, and that is actually much better for you. And you actually, they're not perfectly interchangeable. You should look it up as to the ratios, when you convert from one to the other. I don't use alkali or the Dutch cocoa because I don't like inferior chocolate. I don't like chocolate that doesn't have the benefits of for my health that regular chocolate has. So here's to hoping that this is not some kind of Dutch chocolate, or sometimes they have something called black chocolate. I'm not even sure what that is, but I haven't felt like it was worth it or anything like that. But so let's give it a shot. We'll start with the top because, of course, if you know anything about muffins, you know that the best part of the muffin is usually the top. So there was an interesting kind of smell that I caught from when it was initially in my mouth. It kind of went in my nose from my mouth. A slightly fruity smell, I guess. Unfortunately, the texture is fine, as you can see, but it's really not that chocolatey. I would say, and this is just a guess without looking at the ingredient list, that the chocolate chips they use are not particularly wonderful, and they probably used Dutch cocoa. Let me see if the information is on here. Let's see. Semi-sweet chocolate chips, which is what I usually like, but there are many different brands and they're not all equal. Honestly, it's hard for me to read this because the writing is fairly small. And I'm really kind of feeling frustrated because, oh, there's chocolate liqueur, there's cocoa butter. So if you use enough chocolate liqueur, you may feel, oh, hold on a second here. Sorry, the chocolate liqueur and cocoa butter are in the chocolate chips. So let's carry on. They've got a bunch of different kinds of milk products in here. And if you get down to the next line, cocoa processed with alkali. Bummer, yeah. Exactly what I thought. The color's very dark. Milk chocolate chips are also used. So you've got both semi-sweet and milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is worthless for the health benefits, in case you didn't know that. So yeah, it's if you're looking for any health benefits and you want a good good chocolatey flavor, as with all my other experiences with chocolate cupcakes or muffins at grocery stores, this one is a no-go. I will probably just eat half of it and give the rest of it to my son because he's less fussy about this sort of thing than I am. It isn't worth it to me. It doesn't, when I think of chocolate chip muffins, I think of the kind that I used to buy at the, I don't know if it was Hostess or who it was. They had an outlet store not too far from where I lived in Milwaukee, so I'd go over there and I'd get it at a lower price, and that was always nice. But it's just, yeah, it's not a chocolatey flavor. The chocolate chips inside of it are not that great. Okay. So put it this way: if you eat it, don't eat it with the expectation of it being a double or triple chocolate chip or chocolate muffin. Eat it with the expectation of it being a kind of slightly fruity flavored, very dark looking muffin with some chocolate chips in it. And then maybe you won't be disappointed like I am. Because, if that's what the label says, then that's what I expect to get. Anyways, thank you so much. And again, the carrot cake muffins were great. So there's no problem with that. It's just grocery stores just don't seem to understand how to make chocolate chip cookies and chocolate muffins. They just don't get it. I just don't know why. I don't know if they're pulling their recipes from All Recipes website, which usually has crappy recipes, or what it is. But now you know. So thank you very much and have a great day.